Current records: Seattle 3-0, Miami 1-2. After a 2-game homestead, the Seattle Seahawks will be on the road. They will square off against the Miami Dolphins at 1 p.m. ET Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium. Miami will need to watch out since the Seahawks have now posted big point totals in their last 3 contests. Seattle was able to grind out a solid victory over the Dallas Cowboys last week, winning 38-31. QB Russell Wilson had a stellar game for Seattle as he passed for 5 TDs and 315 yards on 40 attempts. Wilson ended up with a passer rating of 130.70. Meanwhile, while not quite a landslide, the matchup between Miami and the Jacksonville Jaguars last Thursday was still a pretty decisive one as Miami wrapped it up with a 31-13 win on the road. Miami QB Ryan Fitzpatrick did work as he passed for 2 TDs and 160 yards on 20 attempts in addition to rushing for 1 TD and 38 yards. Fitzpatrick ended up with a passer rating of 133.30. The Dolphins' defense was a presence as well, as it got past Jacksonville's offensive line to sack QB Gardner Minshew 4 times for a loss of 29 yards. It was a group effort with 3 picking up 1 sack apiece. The Seahawks are the favorite in this one, with an expected 4.5-point margin of victory. They have been consistent moneymakers against the spread when favored 2-0, so they might be worth a quick bet. Their wins bumped Seattle to 3-0 and Miami to 1-2. One last thing to keep an eye out for: Seattle hit the middle of the field hard in their last contest, throwing between the hash marks for 162 yards on 18 yards per attempt. This is exactly where the Dolphins' defense has most struggled to contain the passing attack. However, they have allowed 203 passing yards on this side of the field out of a total 862 passing yards allowed. The Seahawks are a 4.5-point favorite against the Dolphins, according to the latest NFL odds. Bettors have moved against the Seahawks slightly, as the game opened with the Seahawks as a 7-point favorite. See NFL picks for every single game, including this one, from SportsLine's advanced computer model. Get picks now. Seattle won the only game these two teams have played in the last 6 years.